more quick session, and I know it's quick because I got stuff I got to go do. Got a timer going here. Let's see if we can get it done. Get done what we want, which is we really need the frickin' sensor goggles, sensor lenses. And for that we need inconel plus steel and silicon. But the inconel has been a thing for a while for me, and that's because it's not so easy to make. What does it take? Inconel. It takes very narrow, look at that, very narrow range of pressure. Gold, steel, nickel. And I think I got the ores queued up. And I know I got the machine queued up. By the way, if you were watching my previous episode, I was sweating the batteries. It took a whole lot of energy to get that giant barn cooled down. So here we have the advanced furnace, the advanced setup for the advanced furnace. The dude wrote some brilliant programs. So we want to make inconel. And what did I say? It takes... It takes 0.25 gold plus half iron and nickel. No, it takes steel. Oh no, my stupid... Sorry, boys. There goes my 20 minutes. We can work in the storm, but if we drop something, it'll be gone. I don't know what is up with this. It worked and now it doesn't. Let's just take a look. Well, we got some time. Son of a bitch. No, it's all fun. It's all fun. It's all good. So I got this fancy circuit here that's supposed to tell me when a storm's coming. And it ain't working. I need a computer. Let's just put it somewhere like here. Requires a motherboard and requires, what does it require to make a computer? Construct it with a screwdriver and you're golden. Turn it on. Can't see anything. Can't see that from this because it's on a separate circuit. How could that be, and how are we going to fix that? I think we are not really going to fix it very nicely. Instead, with the wiring tool, just so that we can keep this show moving. Can't put it there. Can't really put it. Yeah, we can put it right here. Well, this isn't what I planned to do with our time together. Put down some hokey ass wiring, but we need to figure out what's going on with that because it's just no way to live. Sudden storm. Screwdriver, take it apart. Yes. Take the card. And I bet it's the drill. It is. Slap this dumb thing right here where it won't be underfoot. Haha. With a screwdriver. And the card in it. And some wires connected to it. Let's look at this simple program and we'll see if we can spot what's wrong with it, although I swear it was solid. It was solid 3 years ago. Over and over, it worked just like it's supposed to. The storm warning. Import the storm warning code. What? Well, there's your problem. The storm warning chip has the grow light code on it. told you the code was good. Let's look at it, shall we? Storm Warning Deluxe. Load the instructions. Overriding whatever's there, in case you put the wrong thing on. Alerts on incoming weather with light and sound, and features a button to turn off the annoying klaxon. So we start by reading up the pins, the settings for the pins, which are correct, and naming those things so that our program can refer to them. So we got the weather station that tells us a storm's coming. We got the time display for how much longer before it starts, a speaker to make a bunch of noise when it happens, a button to hush it, and a light, a flashing light to get the attention out of earshot. I wouldn't do it this way. So register 1 is the alarm, and we want the alarm to be ringing, so we set it to 1. Then we loop. We read up the weather station and see when the next event time is, and and then send that to the time display. And then if it's branch equal to 0, well then just go to quiet. Let's go down to quiet. Turn off the speaker, turn off the light, and we do want an alarm when the next storm comes, and then loop. So it loops back up and does that again and again until there's a timer. The time starts for the next weather time. So it doesn't branch here. It turns on the flashing light. If you had another light, you could do it right here. Then load into register 2 the setting of the button. And if it's less than or equal to 0, then just play the alert. Get the speaker, find the speaker and turn it on and start making a bunch of noise and loop. Still timing down. Eventually, you're like, I don't want to hear that anymore. So you push the button, you say hush. And then it doesn't go to alert. It moves alarm to 0. And then the speaker, see, is based on this alarm setting. So we normally want the speaker on, but if you hit the button, then alarm gets set to 0, and we loop. Is there a problem, or is there? So then we go back to the loop, and because the timer is greater than 0, we keep making the noise, or we keep not making the noise if the button's pressed. Boom, boom, boom. Eventually the storm hits and the timer goes to 0, at which point all bets are off. Turn off the alert because there isn't a storm coming. You can kind of tell that there's a storm because you look outside, and then reset the situation so that it will rearm and go. Simple little program. Works like a charm. When you load it into the chip, and that is all I want to say about that. Now if the storm will stop before we run out of time, then we can go smelt some stuff. I really don't want to go out there. Screwdriver required to deconstruct. I really do not want to go out there when the storm's going. Not that I'm too nervous about it, but if you screw up and your stuff blows away, it just is not much fun at all. So yeah. What else? We go talk about the plant. The plants are growing fine. I did make one improvement to my situation over there. Look at me with confidence. Delete this wire because we're never going to have to touch this thing again. I did make one small improvement since I showed you where we're at last, and that is I pulled the... So we throw the stuff we want to make fertilizer in, it goes and it grinds it, and then it comes back to the stacker. And then you don't have to go outside to get the poop. It's right there. Handy. Isn't that sweet? Oh, we're inching up on it. We're inching up on doing better than all this by hand crap. We're inching up on it at a leisurely pace, and that's fine. It's called fun. I've been having some of it mostly advanced. Now, it's electronics thingy. Most of it's fun. Some TDM like getting the ores and stuff, but even that, it's like advanced. We want an advanced packing machine. Oh, we just need some steel. We got the electrum and the constantan. So we'll try to remember to make some steel. And we want the packaging machine. We want the cooker. The potato cooker. Do we make it in here? It's advanced. Why do I always mistype when I hit this field? It's an advanced. Look at all this stuff. Advanced. It's not advanced. It's called something else. Anyway, there's a machine to package the stuff, and there's a machine to cook the stuff. There's no machine to make the oil from the soybeans. But you make a big pile of it and then use the stacker to split it into individual bottles. It's not a big deal. So we're going to get rid of that. We're going to make the advanced stuff. Sky's clear. Go, go, go. How many minutes do we have? I know we've got some kind of ores cooked up. Ready to show off the fancy thingy. In our short time remaining, I've got 2 golds plus a steel and a nickel. And we're going to make inconel. So we come over here and we say we want to make inconel, and you keep dialing it until you see it. Inconel. Then you throw the stuff in the furnace. Foink, foink, and foink, and you push the button, and it automatically gets to the exact right temperature and pressure. And when you have it, it lights everything on fire. That is the exhaust. That is the exhaust vent way up there. When you have it, it lights everything on fire, and out comes, inconel. Yes. I've never seen it do that before. The gas is so hot that it burned up the sky. So what did I say? We need some steel. It's so easy. You just dial this up to steel. Steel. And we need a 3-to-1 ratio of... I made a bunch of steel. We already have steel. What else? What else? The inconel. We could make some... quickly make some... electrum, which is 50-50. 2 golds. And 2 silvers. We're going to make some electrum with 2 golds and 2 silvers. Do it. Button. Turns green. It's going to get the pressure and temperature where we want it. That was kind of cool, that fireworks show. I'm glad I put that thing up way up high where it wouldn't hurt anybody. Ooh, it's pretty hot. Come on, fucker. Had to jet off some of the pressure. What do we need for inconel? No, for electrum. We need a 50-50 mix, and it needs to be at 800 to 2.4. Did it go? Did I hear it go? No. There it goes. Boom. And just like that. Just sweet as can be. How many seconds do we have left? 4 minutes. Astrally is 1 copper is 1 copper, 1 cobalt, 2 steel. All right, we can do that. I don't know what this is about, but this is 1 copper and 1 cobalt and 2 steel. 100, because each one's 50, right? That. Not sure what I need that for right now, but let's make some while we have a minute. What? Haven't made any before because I don't know why I need it. Why is that pressure so low? How are we doing with our gases, by the way? We got plenty of that, plenty of that, plenty of that. This pipeline looks awesome. The thing even controls the mixing, because the mixing will get off based on temperature. Ooh, what is that? That is the ingot. Beauty. The temperature affects the pressure, affects the mix, and so he's got it coded to get us exactly what we want for there. Okay, so while we got a hot furnace, let's go ahead and make a bunch of iron. Oops, no, it's fine, it's fine. It resets itself, doesn't it? All we want is iron. Do it. He's got it set so you can make huge batches if you want. Why wouldn't we? Because it's a big pain in the ass to get ores right now. So it doesn't automatically eject. You have to eject it when you're ready. And we were ready. And we're done with this belt. And in fact, I think we are ready to make those fancy glasses. Oh, come on. Steel. Big hunk of steel. Oh, and this thing does eat the power, so we keep it off when we don't need it, when we're not using it. Fancy glasses, fancy sensor glasses. Hurry, hurry. Hurry, hurry. Some steel and some Incano. I don't want this giant hunk of steel in here. Do it. Oh, this is exciting. So yeah, so I drilled a hole. You saw me do it. Then I drilled another one and it was pretty much dry. There was pretty much nothing in it at all for all that trouble. Oop. There's my timer. Get the hell out of here. But not before we take out off these Ray-Bans. We put on the sensor glasses. We need a sensor processing unit. Sounds very electronics, doesn't it? processing unit. You don't make it in here, do you? Might have to look it up. We want the ore scanner in the tool manufactory. We want the ore scanner. We just need a little gold in there. Do we have any gold handy? We do not. Do we have a hand handy? We do. Get rid of these stupid Ray-Bans. Boink. Those will be cleaned up in the next storm, which I will get warned about. So that's cool. Gold, gold, gold. Yes. Yes. Let's make 2 ingots. Ooh, almost out of gold. Damn it. Gold. Do it. Don't have to worry about the storm blowing that away because we just had a storm. I know you're thinking, oh, Quasar, it's going to be really hard to find more gold. And I'm telling you, it won't be. I'm telling you. It's going to be really easy to find more of everything with this new technology we're about to explore and enjoy. Did you notice there's 2 transformers there? I ran a second circuit over to the furnace area so the lines will never get overloaded ever. And I had to do that. Shoot, I brought in the tool bag, my ore bag. I had to do that because it's ore scanner. Give us one. I had to do that because I was getting brownouts. The single bit of wire, of course, limited at 5,000 wasn't sometimes enough to power the whole base. All right, so then in the fancy glasses, we have one of those. Turn this off. Hey now. Put a battery in the glasses. Turn them on. Oh, look at that. Look at that, would ya? Pick the thing you need and go get it. Oh, that is cool. Brilliant. Really, really exciting to not struggle so much for the ores. Or at least have something that's going to help us struggle less with the ores. Okay. Yes. Well, let's check the plants, because it's all about the plants. And I know you guys are curious about how my grass is growing. Oh, look at all this fancy ore or alloys. Look, the plants are growing great too. Life is good, baby. Life is good on Mars. Won't you join us?